the coronavirus pandemic wreaking havoc on the world's economy, a lot of people have unfortunately lost their livelihoods.
You're fired. What?
But while we believe you should follow your passion when it comes to job hunting, it also pays to broaden your horizons and explore unconventional opportunities.
Oh, God. Okay.
For your consideration, here are the 10 weirdest jobs on Earth. What's up, Fact-natics? This is Discovery Amuse, serving up your daily dose of the most outrageous, outlandish, and out-of-this-world fun facts. Wait till the end, because our top pick is definitely not your regular 9-to-5 grind. Hit it, Dolly. 9 to 5 for service and devotion. Number 10, professional cuddler. Yep, you heard that right. Some people are actually being paid to snuggle with their clients. But when you think about it, other self-care services like massage therapy and mani-pedi are also about pampering yourself. So why should cuddling be any different?
Most people, when they think of this, they immediately go to like there's a creepy quality to it. And what I observe as somebody providing this service are people hungry to receive touch.
Touch has been proven to be a legitimate form of therapy, and customers must agree to a strictly platonic relationship with their cuddler. But even though cuddlers are technically not licensed, they are made to read up on a cuddle Bible called the Cuddle Sutra. To learn more about the different snuggling variations and positions, and there's even an annual cuddle convention too. Prior to the session, the cuddle and cuddler already form a bond over the phone and agree to hold each other in a safe place. An hour session can set you back about $80, which isn't a lot if you consider its therapeutic benefits.
I think just overall, my clients feel better. A large part of emotional and mental health is getting enough touch in your life. Emotionally, they feel better.
Keep watching, because our number 1 pick smells a little fishy, and we'll let you decide if it's something up your alley. Number 9, golf ball diver. If you're a finance bro who spends his weekends playing golf, you probably don't even bother with what happens with all those golf balls that end up in the pond.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
But for some people, those wayward balls actually pay the bills. Professional golf ball drivers recover an average of 3,000 to 4,000 balls each dive. And with each ball fetching at least $1 when sold back to golf courses or taken to a recycling facility, they easily take home about 50 to 100 grand a year.
You spend your life 10 to 20 feet underwater in complete darkness with 100 pounds of golf balls strapped around your neck.
But aside from zero visibility and treading on so much mud and algae, these golf ball divers face a more sinister workplace hazard: alligators.
Only dove with gators maybe a handful of times. About every other year somebody gets tagged diving in Florida or South Carolina, Hilton Head, gets tagged by a gator.
Number 8, worm digger. Warning, this job is not for the squeamish.
That's disgusting.
But if you're willing to get your hands and feet dirty to hunt down some squiggly, slimy worms, then this job is for you. As soon as the sun sets, worm pickers scour the muddy coves, parks, and golf courses for signs of earthworms. They do it with a sprinkle of chlorinated water, bright flashlights, and nimble hands that can hold on tight to these creepy crawlers.
You ain't gonna complain about these.
No, look at that.
Another one.
Another one?
Nice one.
Dude, look at the size of these, Andy. These are the perfect worm, dude.
With a paycheck worth $400 a day, you can't blame these brave workers if they take the bait. Number 7, pet food taster. I know, it sounds unappetizing at first.
Ew, no!
But somebody's got to make sure our furry friends are well fed too, right?
This one's got peas and carrots in it as well, so it's a little bit more palatable.
Just a liver.
Professional pet food tasters make sure that your fur babies get the best tasting chow that will agree with their discerning palate. They answer a questionnaire or write reports to suggest ways to help improve the taste and texture of the product.
I think I've tried all varieties, including the cat foods. I prefer dog food. I do like Chappie better.
If you've got a tough gag reflex, you can earn between 34 grand to 117 grand per year. Sounds like a yummy proposition. Number 6, water slide tester.
Oh, this is crazy. Oh, man!
So your dream job is to be on a never-ending summer vacation. If you're a daredevil who likes to get wet and wild, earning big bucks, then being a water slide tester might be your calling. Aside from making sure the water slide achieves the required safety standards, you must also rate the attraction according to these 3 basic criteria.
The adrenaline, if it's stress relieving or stressful, the biggest splash when you hit the water, and the coolest feature, so what makes the slide unique, and then a total score.
Pro water slide testers have to slide not once, not twice, but a couple of times more than usual to make sure each water slide is safe for park goers. Well, with great fun comes great responsibility. Number 5, line sitter. This dude markets his job in the most succinct way possible.
It's like Uber, but for standing in long lines.
Professional line sitters take on the tedious task of saving you a slot in a queue, so you don't have to. If you're one of those sheep who can't wait to get their hands on the latest Apple product, but you don't want to sit in line for an average of 15 hours, then these employees from Same Old Line Dudes have got you covered.
On average per week, we get about maybe 10 to 15 bookings, sometimes more depending on the season, but we charge $45 for the first 2 hours and $10 each additional half hour.
But if you're thinking this job is a walk in the park, just imagine the boredom of having to wait all day, not to mention facing harsh weathers, just so you can sit and wait in the comfort of your own home while hopefully checking your privilege.
You are a peasant.
Number 4, face feeler.
I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it.
If you're trying out a new skin product and you can't feel your face like The Weeknd, then let the pros feel your skin for you. The main JD of a face feeler, aka a sensory scientist, is to feel a product tester's face to determine changes in their skin texture. Needless to say, their hands have to be extra sensitive to soft and supple skin, so they could be credible enough to know if a particular skincare product works or not.
Oh yeah, your skin's all messed up.
Number 3, paper towel sniffer. Granted, it's more probable for you to be an actor in Hollywood than to become an actual paper towel sniffer, but this job is 100% real.
You gotta be kidding me.
Paper towel producers actually hire a sniffer to ensure that their product stays odorless and doesn't carry any noticeable scents. You don't even need a degree to qualify. You just have to have a really exemplary sense of smell. However, the openings come few and far in between. And with a paycheck of $1,000 per week, this profession is definitely nothing to sneeze at. If you think you're up to snuff, then it's definitely worth a quick search on LinkedIn and Indeed. Who knows? Number 2, human mannequin. Ideal body proportions, can stand still for hours on end, and doesn't mind being ogled at by strangers. I wish I was thinking about myself. But if you're all of these, then you might just be the perfect candidate to be a human mannequin. Yes, it's an actual thing. Some stores believe that window shoppers would be more than willing to buy their wares if they see a living, breathing human being modeling it right in front of them. And so they hire a live mannequin for more than $100 per hour.
Some more people. Oh, pose again. Oh, what would a mannequin look like?
Right?
Oh,
They usually
people.
have weird ones.
People.
Now, before we go to our number 1 pick, do us a solid and make sure to smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Don't forget to choose all so you won't miss out on any of our latest life-changing, boredom-busting content. And of course, be sure to turn on the notifications in your app settings. Number 1, Armpit Sniffer. If you think this job stinks, think again.
In the last 12 months, I made $2 million.
Yep, a whopping $2 million in 1 year for sniffing armpits. But it does take some strong nostrils to survive smelling 60 armpits per hour on average. Deodorant companies usually send 10 or more concentrations of one particular variant to a consumer research firm. And the odor gurus then determine the efficacy of these formulations by comparing treated and untreated underarms. And when they say sniff, they mean really go to town with it. There's no room for iffiness here.
Nope.
You're being too hairy-fairy here, love. You need to get right in there.
All good? Good to go?
All good. Stick your nose right in and give it a good old sniff.
Oof, you gotta hand it to these unsung heroes for making our world a better smelling place. One armpit at a time. Thank you for your service. So, if given the chance, which of these jobs would you actually apply for? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Take home any of our exclusive gear by browsing our merch shelf or clicking the link in the video description. And while you're at it, take our quiz to find out how you can earn extra cash online doing what you do best. Awesome, right? From strange professions, now let's explore some weird kicks. So don't miss our list of the 10 most unique shoes on the planet. Till then, stay hardworking, Factnatics, and see you in the next video.